Professor Walker, the reports that the astronauts are going to be picking up samples from the lunar surface conjures up a lot of mental images of them walking around with sacks and picking up rocks and things. Is it going to be more scientific than that? Have they had any instructions as to what kind of samples you and other scientists are concerned about?
Yes, they certainly have, although it must be admitted in the first, and this is only the first of a series of missions, the sample collection procedures will be relatively primitive. In the first instance, they will simply collect samples, put them in a plastic sack, that's the very first thing they do, as they step out of the spacecraft, and put that sack back in the spacecraft. However, that's not the prime sample. Prime sample will be scoops of dirt and rocks, which the astronauts will search out. They're very important for our purposes, not only here but in other laboratories. And they will put these rocks inside a vacuum box, and they will seal that box on the surface of the moon. It'll be kept under vacuum, it's a very important point, until it gets back to Earth, and it will in fact be opened in vacuum on Earth. Also, there's a second rock box which will involve samples taken with a great deal more care if there's time. We don't know whether there will be time, but that will include, for example, a drive tube, a hollow tube that will be thrust down into the surface in order to get a drill core of the loose material.